everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tyler and you are watching The Life of Ty. So as you guys read by the title, I'm going to be doing a girl talk today on why you're still single. And this is going to be the start of a series of girl talks that I'm going to be doing. And I thought this was a perfect start of a video because we're in summertime. We're sitting around all day. We're doing absolutely nothing. And with nothing, there comes loneliness. There comes times when you're sitting in your bed and you're like, dang, I wish I had somebody to call. I wish I had a boyfriend, girlfriend to call. But you don't have that. So I feel like this is the perfect video because maybe I can give you guys some insight on why you're still single, and maybe, just maybe, in this video you might realize that you're single for a reason. So for this girl talk, the only thing I'm gonna need y'all to do is go on ahead and get comfortable. Grab your stuffed animals, grab your blanket, grab some snacks, some water, and let's get into it. So as y'all can see, I'm joined here today with my special guest, Mr. Squishy. That is not his name is Squishy, and I got the name from my homegirl Sophia Selena, and this is her Instagram. So make sure that y'all go check her out because who doesn't like babies? Who doesn't like little kids? Like, they're adorable. So go check her out, go follow her on Instagram and get her numbers up there. So we're gonna go on ahead and start. The obvious reason on why you're still single is because you're just not ready. And you're probably like, okay girl, like, I'm not clicking on this video to hear that, but you need to hear it. Listen, you need to hear it, because what y'all don't realize sometimes is the thought of a relationship sounds so good when you're lonely, and it sounds so good when you're seeking companionship, but when it's actually time to get into a relationship, it don't work out. And it's because you're just not ready. We're human beings. Like, it's in our nature to seek out human interaction. It's literally in our nature. We're always gonna want somebody. It's just that plain and simple. But what you don't realize is sometimes it's just not the time yet. Like, sometimes you just really gotta wait on your blessing. Like, you just really have to wait on it. So you just really gotta sit and think, like, do I really want to be in a relationship, or am I just lonely right now? You know, like, I be sitting and thinking that every night. I just know I be lying, because I be like, dang man, I wish I had somebody to call. But I know if somebody really hit me up and try to be like, oh, like, I'm trying to take you out, I'm gonna look at you like, huh? Because I just know I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I know that. So that's the obvious reason. You're just not ready. As much as you like to think so, as much as you might think that you are, you're just lonely in the moment, but you're not ready. And with not being ready, I also feel like a lot of people, they want a relationship, but they don't know what they truly want in a relationship. Like, we see stuff on social media, TV, movie, our parents tell us this, our friends tell us this, our sisters, brother, cousins, aunt. Everybody's always telling us what a relationship should be like and how you're supposed to act in a relationship, what your significant other is supposed to bring to the table. But you got to realize you have to sit down with yourself and figure out what you actually want in a relationship. I don't care how many times somebody gonna tell me that you need a man to support you financially in a relationship. I don't think like that. Like, I had to sit down and be like, hold up, that's not really what I want in a relationship. Like, now, don't get me wrong, now, like, you can't be broke, but you don't have to support me financially because I'm gonna get mine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get my coin and I'm gonna make sure that I can support myself. But that's just something that I had to sit down and realize, like, it's been embedded in my brain. Like, it's always men have to support you financially, men have to bring money to the table, men have to be the breadwinners. But I sat down and I really thought, and I was like, no, I want to be the breadwinner. Like, I want to be bringing the money to the table. Like, that's just me. Like, that's just something that I had to learn for myself, and I had to really figure out that that's not what I want in a relationship. So bringing it back, I feel like you do have to sit down and really have a conversation with yourself and figure out, what do you truly want in a relationship? And I watched Shannon Boodram, and she has a list, and if I can find it, I'll put it in the description. And it's just a list of things that people want in a relationship. And if you would like to do it, you can just look at the list and put it in order from most important in a relationship to least important. And I think it's a really good thing to do, because just sitting down and figuring out what you value most in a relationship is really helpful, because when you do get into a relationship, you can see the signs and you can be like, they don't value what I value, so this might not work. And I feel like before you get into a relationship, you have to do that. And that's why people are single, because they don't do that. They jump into a relationship, they don't know what they want, y'all both are on two different paths, two different wavelengths, and it just ends up not working in the end. And then like back to the social media thing, I don't think y'all realize, but there's a lot of couples on social media, and let's just be real here, a lot of their relationships are toxic. I said what I said. A lot of relationships you see on social media are very toxic, and you're looking at that and you're like, I want that. Hold up. That's why you're a single, girl, because you're seeking out a toxic relationship. What you're doing is looking to social media and looking at other relationships as a guideline for your relationship, and that's rule number one mistake in life. I feel like, don't look at somebody else as a guideline for yourself. Don't try to be like other people. Don't try to imitate, replicate other people. Be you. So if you're looking at other people's relationship on social media, YouTube couples, celebrity couples, all of that, you're already making a mistake, and you're hindering yourself from finding a relationship, because every relationship is unique and everybody is different. So if you're constantly seeking out what somebody else has, you're going to stay single, because you're not going to find what you need, and you're not going to find the person for you, because there's only one you. So if you're constantly looking at another person's relationship and you're trying to recreate their relationship, you're not going to find it, and you're going to continue to be single. Like, it's just point blank period. Like, you need to stop looking at other people and look at yourself. You need to stop looking at what the next girl have and look at what you have. You know, like, it's just that simple. Y'all need to stop looking at other people, boyfriend and girlfriends, and look at somebody for you. You might want a Cardi B and an Offset relationship, but baby, you ain't a Cardi B and you're not an Offset. Like, it's just that simple. Like, you're just not those people, so that you're not gonna get that. And then I see this a lot, but like, people, when you're looking for a relationship, you start to look for people that are not meant for you. Like, I saw this poem on, I'm gonna mess up their Instagram name so bad, but it's just a poetry thing, and I'm gonna put the Instagram right here, and I'll link the video if I could figure out how to do that. But in her poem, in her poetry poem, excuse me if I'm saying the wrong terms, but she literally said, safety is a man who doesn't love me. That quote resonated with me so heavy, because I felt that. Like, you might not realize it, but when you're seeking a relationship and when you're in relationships with people, you're probably with a person who you know doesn't love you and who you know is not going to love you, but the relationship is safe. So I feel like that's why you're single, because subconsciously or consciously you're seeking out people that are not right for you, and you know it. And it could be because you're scared to love. It could be because you're scared to really be with somebody that you know is going to be with you for the long run. That could be the reason. But that just really resonated with me. Pretty much you're messing with people that you know just aren't right for you, and that's probably why you're not making it out of the talking stage, and that's probably why you'll date somebody for like a couple weeks or a month, and then you guys will break up, and then now you're single again, because they're just not right for you. And you might know it, you might not know it, you might be trying to force it, but you just have to take a step back and realize that the relationship just isn't for you, and the people that you're talking to just aren't for you. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is probably one of the biggest things that people know, but they try to like hide it, is you're letting past relationships affect your present you. This is probably one of the harder things, and honestly, I can't give much advice on this, because I never dated somebody and got my heart broken, so I can't give you advice on how to get over it and how to stop letting it affect you. But this is just a little message. Like, sometimes you do let the past stuff that people did to you, and the past hurt that you felt, and the past hurt that you've endured and went through, affect the present you. And yes, it's hard to let stuff go from your past. Because of that, you are staying single, because you're so focused on how somebody treated you in the past that you're not willing to move forward and move on. So you're just stuck in this place where you can't find somebody for you, because you're scared that they're gonna hurt you. And that's logical. You just have to realize though that you are staying single because you're letting what somebody did, even though it was horrible, you're letting what they did still affect you. And you have to let it go. You have to move at your own pace to get over it and move on. But once you do, you won't be single no more. But that's just why you're single right now, because you let your past affect you, and that's just that. As I've done in my Truth About High School video, make sure to watch that if you didn't. I went on my Instagram and I asked some people why they're still single, so I'm gonna go on ahead and tell you guys what they said, so that maybe maybe you could see that you're not the only person struggling with this same problem. So this first one I felt, and this is literally why I'm single, oh my god. They said, my man is so famous that he doesn't know me yet. Girl, I felt that. I'm not even gonna say who I like, but just know that they up there, they're a little viral. That's why I'm still single, because Bae doesn't know me, but like he know me, but he don't know me. Like, somebody said they're single because they're a hoe. That sounds like a personal problem, sweetie. I don't know what to tell you, but get it together. Obviously you want to be single because you shouldn't be messing. We'll talk about that another day. Somebody said I didn't hit my full glow up yet, and I felt that. But with that being said though, the best thing is just to gain confidence in yourself. Even though you didn't hit a glow up, you still cute now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still cute. You might not be at 10 out of 10 right now. You might be on your way up there, but you're still cute. Like, you still got to build up your own confidence, and you got to kind of gas your own head up so that you don't let that hinder you from shooting your shot with certain people. Somebody said the reason they're single is because the person's not ready and they only want her. And I think that is so cute. And if you watch this video, you know who you are. That is so cute. I never thought my son, oh my god, I never thought that my son would find somebody that they like, and I'm proud of you. That is so cute. I'm sorry. People really be out here liking each other. Can't relate. Somebody said they're single because they're choosing to be, and I felt that. I'm choosing to be single. I'm not even trying to sound cocky, because that just sounded so cocky, but people don't really be wanting me anyways. But I am choosing to be single because I know right now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm just not ready. Somebody said my standards are high. Don't ever lower your standards. Don't ever lower your standards. I love this. If your standards are high, keep them high, because somebody's going to meet those standards. Like, yes, some of the stuff that you want, you kind of do have to put on the back burner, because everybody's not going to be 10 out of 10 on your list. But if your standards are high, then your standards are high. Like, do how you do. Somebody said no one's interested in me. First of all, the person that said that, you're lying, because you're cute. You're lying. 1 and 2, you're still lying, because I kid you not, somebody's interested in you. They just might not be the person you want. Let's just be honest here, because I know how that feels, you know, because it's just always the people that I don't want that want me, but the people that I want, they don't want me. Next person said ugly. I don't know if they're calling themselves ugly or they. Next person said, because I get the females that aren't, I can't say that last word, but they get the females that aren't anything. Fill in the blank. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of what to say to this. That sucks. You gotta think about it though. Are they coming to you, or are you going to them? That's the question I want to ask you. Because if they're coming to you, then there's not much you can do about that. But if you're going to them, then you do have to do some self-reflecting and figure out why you're trying to talk to people that ain't ish. You gotta think about that. Yes, girl. This next girl said, because no one can match my energy. Can I clap it up for that? Oh my god, I just messed it up. I felt matching energy is so important. The day I find somebody to match my energy, that's husband. Like, that's my wife. Like, are you serious? If you could match my energy, what? That's, you know, that's a good one. Why you still single? It makes sense. Somebody said men disappoint me. Girl, they disappoint me too. Next. No, I'm joking. This person said they make false promises and they aren't committed. And if that's true, they said he's an opportunist. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to go back to school. But yeah, if that's true and you know that and you're willing to admit that, then maybe this person just really just isn't for you. And in order to protect yourself and your feelings, it might be time to let them go. I don't want to give advice. Yeah, but if this was me and this person keep making false promises and they're not committed to me, what do I look like wasting my time with you? And what do I look like continuing to give you the time of day and you're not giving me the time of day? And you're pretty much wasting my time. That's what you're doing. And you're not gonna say you're wasting my time. And that's just that. If you're not committed to me, then who are you committed to? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be thinking about that, because some people like to run game and you won't be running game on me. Like, what do I look like having somebody waste my time? What do I look like? You could get gone. All right, well, that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these girl talk videos, let me know down below. And if you want me to do a specific girl talk, please comment that down below because I'll make sure to do them. If this video even shed a little bit of light or made you want to like take a second to just think about what you want, think about whatever, let me know. And let me know if this girl talk helped you a little bit. Say hi to the people. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Sophia. Y'all go follow her on Instagram. Like I said, I'll put her Instagram right here and then I'll put it in the description. Yes, girl.
That's my boy.
Squishy. Say hi.
Bye.
You gotta say hi.
Bye.